everybody, welcome back to another edition of the Godzilla 2021 Advent Calendar. My name is Matt, and today we're reviewing this guy, the Bandai Creations, and I know this is the Creations, 2014 Godzilla from the 2014 Godzilla movie, 12-inch version to be exact. So, we're gonna here's a little bit of backstory. This thing was, I remember going to my local comic shop and seeing this guy. I wasn't expecting to see him because I thought this guy was like discontinued. But lo and behold, I see him at retail, and I'm just they actually put it on hold for me, and so when I come back some time later, they gave it to me. Obviously, I paid them, or whatnot. So that brings us to the figure, and you might actually remember me saying in the past reviews that there's something stuck inside here that you'd like jiggle it around and you would hear rustling like maracas. You guys hear that? There's something stuck inside here still. After all these years, I still never bothered to open this thing up. Like, I'm not gonna cut it open. I'm probably just gonna pop off one of the joints and make like a hole enough opening so I can like find out what is inside. Is it a rock? Is it a piece of vinyl? Plastic? So yeah, I eventually do just want to do that one day. Maybe I will heat the sucker up. So yeah, positives and negatives. The size is amazing. I love the pose. I've heard many people critique it that he can never look straight ahead. Problem solved. Even though he has a big hunch to him, 2014 was always had a hunch. So even though this is a bit more apparent of a hunch, this is still relatively what he was like in the 2014 movie. So this, as a normal stance, does not bother me in the least. The tail is really odd because it swoops all the way up and then curls back down with all things lined up. I also like the posability. The head rotates right at the base of the head, not the neck, like the 2004 Godzilla I previously reviewed the other day. The arms can move side to side, just like that, almost like he's, again, getting arrested. Well, that looks less like he's getting arrested, more like he's trying to fly like a bird. The Angry Godzilla show much? The legs can move a full 360. I actually did it, and it nearly broke the figure, but luckily I was careful. And you have 1, 2, 3 joints. This joint initially, when I got out of the box, was stuck with paint, so I heard a crack, and it's been working fine since. Also, that horrid sound. Not a pleasant sound. But what is also actually pretty pleasant is the poses you can get out of him in general, because you line it up like this, and you can get his tail like swooping up in the air while he's doing his roar. Or you can come in, curl all the way in. Okay, how do I do this? Yeah, curl all the way in like this, and then line it up like this, so you can have his tail like this, and he's almost like he's swimming. And not to mention his head's all the way straight forward, so you can recreate that effect perfectly. Just make sure to tuck in the arms like this, and boom, you got yourself a swimming Bandai Creations Godzilla 2014 12-inch. Putting it back to normal like this. For any negatives, well, there isn't really much negatives. I like the eye paint, like the teeth paint, tongue paint, the chest paint, bottom and tail paint. Everything's good. If there is one thing I could critique it about, it probably would be the way it's detailed. I feel like even though this is fine as it is, this feels a bit too dragony, if you know what I'm talking about. Because even though Godzilla has been compared to a dragon, there are more dragon-like characters in the Godzilla series than Godzilla himself, like King Ghidorah. This does not look like the scaling that's on Godzilla's legs, in my opinion. This looks more like the scaling that's on Ghidorah's body or Gigan's chest. Assuming you're not counting the buzzsaw. But aside from that, I really do like the way this is overall presented. With that being said, I really don't have any other things to say about him. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace out, everyone. Stay tuned for tomorrow for day 20 of the Godzilla 2021 Advent Calendar.